Senior Attorney of the Year. These are the attorneys that help the kids put their cases together. I'm going to invite up there Matteo Portelli. Come up there with Matteo. And before I have Matteo say anything, I want you to know that he received the Presidential Award for 2017 for over 100 hours that he contributed to the peer counselors. The best story about Matteo, he's definitely born a prosecutor. The first case he had in front of me, I think was shoplifting, or it might have been simple possession. He argued for the death penalty. And he almost got it. It was a hung jury. He almost got it. It's my honor to have Matteo come up to give the award for our Senior Attorney of the Year.
Thank you, Judge Sullivan, for that introduction. Good evening, everyone. My name is Matteo Portelli, and I'm very excited to see our new graduating class here before us. Entering my third year as a peer counselor, it's an honor to be able to speak before you all. Now, by now, no doubt, all of you have spent weeks studying juvenile justice and your responsibilities and how trial by peers works. And when you take your oath of office this evening, you'll come to appreciate and understand that responsibility. The burden that you have to your client cannot be overstated. Now, in 1967, there was a Supreme Court case before the United States Supreme Court entitled In Re Galt. The court ruled that in criminal proceedings, juveniles have a Sixth Amendment right to counsel. To quote, "The juvenile needs assistance of counsel to cope with the problems of law, to make skilled inquiry into the facts, to insist upon regularity of proceedings, and to ascertain whether he has a defense and to prepare and submit it," end quote. But it cuts both ways. Just as you all have responsibility to your client, whether it's the state of Nevada or some kid who made a mistake, so too do skilled adults, senior attorneys, have a responsibility to you. We have senior attorneys in trial by peers to help us along the way and to act as a foundation to this program. Because our responsibilities are so great, and because we are, after all, teenagers who can make mistakes, having that extra layer of support from our senior peer counselors is a blessing. I would submit that just as every delinquent needs a counselor, so too do peer counselors need senior attorneys, because they need to help us cope with the problems of the law, to help us inquire into the facts, and to point out irregularities of proceedings. Also, we operate under their licenses, so we literally could not be here if not for them. So because these senior attorneys have such great responsibilities to our peer counselors, we honor every single lawyer who donates and volunteers their time and energy to the success of peer counselors and to the betterment of the accused. Over this past year, 2 senior attorneys have been extraordinary in their service to our pursuit for juvenile justice in Clark County. Deputy District Attorney Felicia Quinlan, who has volunteered for trial by peers for over a decade. I've had the pleasure of working with Felicia many times in the past, and when the time called for a proceeding before her as a judge in a courtroom. Also, Attorney Sue Long Chang, who has volunteered for his first year this very year, trying to attend every case that he could make. I've had the pleasure of working with him as well, and he's always quick to answer any questions. It's a pleasure to work with him. Both of these fantastic attorneys give their valuable time to the program. Their countless hours, support, and leadership truly makes them examples for juvenile justice stewards throughout the program. I am proud to present these 2 attorneys with Trial by Peers Senior Attorney of the Year.